CEO running Create a Difference. I want to talk to you real quick about the lane machine. You can see the lane machine going down there is pink, and you can see that we're at a tournament and they're getting ready to bowl. But what's most interesting about that phenomena is, this is something to think about. When they are running the lane machine and you happen to be on the last pair or toward the last couple pairs where the lane machine is ran, and then they immediately go into practice, you want to be cautious of that. Here's why. So the lanes that were oiled down here on 1, 2, 3, and 4, so to speak, they've actually had time to settle. It takes the lane, the oil, about 20 to 30 minutes to actually settle. What I mean by settle is when they put the oil on the lane, the oil actually moves a little bit. That's called settling. So the thing to be cognizant of is when the lane's settled, you're going to tend to have the oil's going to be kind of spread out the way it's supposed to be spread out, and ultimately that's going to give you the best, most consistent reaction when it comes from the lane oil. But if you put the oil on fresh, like what you're seeing here, and then you bowl immediately, that lane oil has not settled, it can move a whole lot faster that way. So it's very, very important to note that when you're bowling on a pattern that's been freshly oiled, that you're going to experience transition in a much, much faster capacity because the lane oil hasn't had a time to sit or settle. So when you are bowling an event, if you notice that you are going to be bowling on that end pair or bowling on a pair where they just finished oiled and they go right into practice, you're going to want to make sure that you are cognizant of that and be prepared to make moves in a much faster capacity. It's not necessarily one of those things that ends up being a bad thing as long as you know what you're getting into. If you don't know what you're getting into and you don't realize or pay attention to that, you may find out that the lanes are transitioning very quickly, you don't understand why they're transitioning so quickly, and you may struggle. But if you know that going into an event, going into a tournament, it could actually be your advantage, because you'll know, hey, look, what we're seeing here in practice may not be what we end up seeing when it comes time to actually start bowling the tournament. And when we are bowling the tournament, for that first game, you're going to probably see some more transition than you normally would see. So now you have a little bit more inside information when you're preparing to bowl a tournament, some things to think about when you're going to bowl a tournament. When they're on the lanes and when you are bowling is a very, very crucial component to overall being able to get the most consistent and highest score possible. As always, if you have more questions or need more information, check us out at ctdbowling.com. Ronald Hicklin, CEO from Create a Difference. Have a great day.